And you go to the other side, the right side, and you start doing that over and over and over, 5 to 7 times correctly again. And you go back to this side, back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. Pretty soon your horse is just picking it up very quickly. It was really cool when I found out, when I read that study, because I went out and tried it on a whole bunch of different horses. And all of a sudden the horses became so much smarter, so much quicker. You know, they were doing things so much faster because I was giving them that opportunity to learn. You know,
so you did one side 5 to 7 times, and then you would go to the same exercise on the opposite side 5 to 7 times.
Correctly.
Correctly. Okay, yeah, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
And then you found that they were learning more quickly rather than doing it 10 times correctly on the right side and 10 times, 5 to 7 times.
5 to 7 times
sets,
correctly.
Correct responses.
Now, it has to be, if he does it 3 times correctly and he makes a mistake, back to 0.
Over. Okay.
Back to 0.
Okay.
He does it 4 times correctly and he does it wrong the 5th time, back to 0.
It has to be a sequence.
Has to be a sequence of 5 to 7 times.
Correct responses, not 2 here and then 1 bad one
Correct.
and then 3. 5 in a row or 7 in a row.
Right.
Okay.
And you have to repeat that process hundreds of times.
Okay.
All right? Because that's the way learning, you and I and animals, and all animals learn, is through repetition.
Okay.
Okay? So once you got go, and you're going to work on your stop cue. All right? What I look for in a stop cue is that it's responsive. All right? That when I ask him to stop, he doesn't just kind of keep moving forward and creeping and creeping and creeping and creeping and creeping. And it takes 10, 20, 30, 40 yards, 100 yards, 2 arena circles to make him stop. No, I want 3 stops, step stops.
3-step stop, okay.
Yep. So what I'm going to say to him is I'm going to say left, right, left. Okay? That was 4 that time, maybe 5. All right? So we're going to continue working with that. Go forward, stop. Go forward, stop. Along the rail. Go, stop, okay? Once he gets those down, then what you're going to do is you're going to say along the rail again, all right? Let's go to the left. Now, when I'm picking up the left rein, when I'm asking him to go to the left, I'm not picking up and holding it, okay? He'll turn left all day long if I hold him here. But does this mean anything to him?
Not a thing.
Not a thing. What's going to happen is he's going to start getting heavier and heavier and heavier in that bridle. You're going to have to get harsher and bigger bits to make him turn.
Okay.
Okay? Now, the other thing too, I'm not using one hand, all right? I'm not neck reining the horse. He'll obviously neck rein, okay? That's not what I'm doing with him. And the reason being is because that's a later on type of deal. Once the horse is much more refined and understanding what the cues are, because I'm looking for certain specific things from the horse. I'm looking for that horse to drop his head down and stay relaxed with his nose broken into his chest, you know, vertical flexion, okay? As much as he can do.
Can I ask a question, Ryan?
Yes, ma'am.
When you're asking him to turn in a circle and arc, how far up the neck you're taking that rein? Are you breaking over the neck, the crest of the neck, or are you just taking it to the saddle horn, or?
With my hand?
Yes.
Okay, no. I'm keeping it here. There's kind of a box from your navel to about the you know, the base of your pommel there. Okay. All right, that's you want to kind of stay in this kind of area.
All right.
All right. If you have your hands up high, the higher your hands, the higher the head goes.
Right. Right.
All right. Well, with him, it's kind of opposite.
Yeah, that's kind of obvious. He loves that. So when you're asking to slow the inside leg to make a turn and arc in a circle, or go make a change of direction,
I'm keeping my hand
the rein up.
right. I'm just kind of keeping it right here to the left, or to if it's this side, so that everybody can see. It's right in this little area. It's right, kind of just to the right of the horn, or just to the left of the horn.
Okay, that
here.
makes sense. Okay.
All right.
After several weeks of feeding E3 Live for horses, I noticed a better hoof, a stronger hoof wall, and better material. For horses with laminitis, cracks, shelly feet, I have never seen anything do better than E3 Live for horses. Your horse will feel the difference, and you will see the difference.
Order E3 Live for Horses today. Visit e3liveforhorses.com or call 877-357-7187.
Your horses will love Winnie's cookies. There are no preservatives or chemicals in these all-organic cookies, and they're shipped fresh right from our ovens to your barn. Packed with vitamins and minerals, Winnie's cookies work like a supplement, taste like a treat. For a free sample of Winnie's cookies, Call 800-810-9466. That's right. You get a free sample by simply calling 800-810-9466.
Horseplay has never been so much fun. These tough Equa Spirit balls come in lots of styles and 2 sizes. They're extra heavy duty and hold up to even the friskiest play and exciting ground exercises or mounted games. Stimulate your horse's mind, body, and spirit with an Equa Spirit ball. To order, visit equa-spirit-toys.com or call 928-634-5797. That's 928-634-5797. Order now.
Rein, left rein, left rein, left rein. I just adjusted this head level there a little bit with my outside rein. Okay, inside rein is your directional control.
Okay.
Outside rein is your head set.
You said a minute ago that you brought his head in farther in a smaller circle.
Correct, because that's the arc that I'm on.
So if you're in a larger circle, the head doesn't have to arc in quite so much.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if I'm on a, say, about 10-meter circle here.
This is important to know where the head position
Yeah.
is, because
So if I want them to stay on that line that I choose. That's my fourth DVD line.
Okay.
Right? So line is very important too. It's saying that if I put you here, I want you to stay here. I want your body to stay on that arc. If I'm looking out the top of his ears, right between his ears, and saying, go follow that tractor tire tread. All right? Just like this. All right, now follow those footprints in the ground. Okay? If his head gets out of whack or gets a little too high, or his nose pops out or anything like that, I'm just going to keep adjusting him and saying, this is where I want you. Not that far in, right here. How about your nose a little bit farther in there, a little bit more vertical flexion for me, please. Okay, so I'm holding now. There we go. All right. Now, can you pick up the reins and use your legs at the same time?
Is that a trick question?
That is a trick question.
I thought so. It's like as a woman asking a man if she looks fat in a dress.
You know that answer is always,
Yes, it's like,
I don't know, honey.
I'm dead if I do, and I'm dead if I don't.
That dress is beautiful. That's
yes,
what you said.
that's right. That's the perfect answer. Yes, you can. No, you can't.
So can you?
I'm not sure, Ryan.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Well, you can and you can't.
There you go.
All right?
Trick question.